Alright guys, it's that time again. If you're seeing this video, you know it's Monday, and this is Monday Movement Motivation. This is Coach DeLeon here, David DeLeon. I'm ready to bring you something I'm super excited about to talk about today from a book that I'm reading by John C. Maxwell. And this topic really excites me, guys, because it's something that I see happen almost every single day from the people that I talk to, whether in the fitness world or outside of the fitness world. It seems like a very common saying. And that saying is just this top line: one of these days. Every time I go to a restaurant or to buy groceries, my girlfriend can confirm this. I always ask the people behind the register, like, man, what do you really like to do? Is this what you want to do for the rest of your life? What are your passions? I always ask people this because maybe it is to become in charge of Whole Foods or whatever it may be, which is awesome. But I always want to make sure people are in the right spot for where it is they want to be in the future. And something that I hear all the time is, one of these days. People come in and they're like, I really want to be in the shape that I was when I was younger. One of these days I just might, start that journey to do that. One of these days, you fill in the blank, you tell me what you've heard when people start with one of these days. Well, the quote that I read in the book was, one of these days means none of these days, guys. And that's so true. And everyone that's ever said that to me. You won't have to say this one of these days if you are super passionate about what it is that you want to do and you really in love with it and you just want to chase it, right? If you want to be a bodybuilder, if you want to just, lose 20 pounds, you don't say one of these days. You just make it happen right now, because the more you tell yourself one of these days, the less likely it is to happen. But instead, if you say, I am going to lose 15 extra pounds and I'm starting right now, not start tomorrow. Two people in our class, if you're watching this, you know who you are. You did the I'll start tomorrow that night. You ruined what you could have started that night, because it was a one of these days moment. One of these days I'll start to keep my nutrition on track. One of these days I'll start to follow my passion. And this is a killer. This crushes us. One of these days crushes us. So remember that one of these days really means none of these days. Before I started this gym, one of these days was kind of in my head, and I told myself when I was younger, one day I'll have a gym. And when I got out of college and I started to realize potential, one of these days left my mind, and I said, you know what, I can do this right now. I don't want to wait for one of these days to start speaking in front of people. I'm doing this right now because it's what I love to do. And I want to take all of you who are in this one of these days mindset, and I want to shake you a little bit and take you right out of it, because one of these days really does mean none of these days. So stop telling yourself that you'll do this one day. Right? I know that there's something in your mind that you really want to do, accomplish, achieve, and I'm telling you, you have to start right now, because everything that you're letting stop you, whether it be time off or whether it be your family or your kids. One of these days when my kids grow up and they're out, they're out of the house and they're in college. One of these days, how do you know your kids don't want to do whatever it is that you want to do with you? Bring them a part of that journey. Bring your family a part of that journey. Because one of these days, guys, means none of these days. So take advantage of everything you have now. There is nothing that you can lose right now except your life that would not take you to where you want to go. Right? That's all we really have to lose, guys. Absolutely nothing in our life. Right? And if we want to really enjoy this life, we have to take away this. Right? We have to take away this whole thing, because it leads to this, none of these days, and we have to just go live. It's Coach David, guys. Monday Movement Motivation. I love to be here with you guys on Monday. I think I'm going to start bringing more videos during the week, because Monday is just not doing it for me, and I appreciate you guys who are watching and following. Thank you so much. Monday Movement Motivation. Have a wonderful Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And remember, from Monday to Friday, we are not working to the weekend. We are doing as much as we can to better ourselves each and every day, whether it's at home, at work, with our family, whatever it may be, guys. Work every single day like it's the last day that you can work, and be the best at what you do. If you need anything at all, you guys know how to contact me. All my information is on this website. Please contact me if you have any questions. And once again, Monday Movement Motivation, guys. Thank you. I love to be back every Monday, and we'll talk to you soon.